Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Close,
Hello,
mute YouTube, please.
hello.
Yes, I hear you. Mute YouTube. Go ahead.
I just, I just asked you a question. I hope that you can answer me.
Yeah, you are a Muslim,
What is
right?
it doesn't matter what am I.
No,
It doesn't
why
matter to you.
it
Just
doesn't
ask
matter?
me a question.
Why it doesn't matter? Why it doesn't matter?
I'm just asking you a
I
question.
know,
Will you
and
please
I'm
be
asking you a
kind enough
question
to
too.
answer
Are you
my
a Muslim?
question?
Are you a
Do you
Muslim?
consider
Your name
acts?
is
Do you consider
Alauddin, so obviously you are
an act
my friend.
you and
Why
Romans
you don't want to say I'm a
against
Muslim?
Jesus?
Are you ashamed to say I'm a Muslim?
Listen to me, CP.
I'm
I'm a
listening.
Muslim and a proud Muslim.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. So let me
Now
answer
I
you.
have a
Let me
question
answer
for
you.
you.
Let me
Okay.
answer you. Let me answer you.
I'm
You
a
just said okay. You just said.
I am proud Muslim.
Let me answer you. You said about the
Can
crime, the Jews.
I say my question, please?
Okay, go ahead.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have excuse me. I have a logical, rational question for you. Has nothing to do with religion.
You just gave me a question
Do you
about the Jews,
consider
right?
the I'm asking the question now.
All right.
Just give me 1 minute.
Sure.
Do you consider the ugly crime of the Jew and Romans against the innocent Jesus on the cross in a barbaric way as an act of terrorism or as an act of love?
Should I answer you now?
Yes. Please.
Okay.
Please do.
Isn't it you Muslims claim that Jesus himself was a Jew?
With all due respect, I'm asking you a question. Never answer question by question. Answer my question.
I'm answering you. Aren't you
No, no,
Muslims?
no.
You claim
Trying
that.
to ask a
Aren't you
question,
Muslims? You claim
you're
that
trying
Mary.
to
Let me answer
my
you.
question.
Hold on. Let me answer you, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Just relax.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm
Just
asking.
relax.
We are having a conversation. Why you don't want to have a conversation? So the second
No,
I
no,
say
I'm just
something,
for
you
you to
shout
answer
and
the
you scream. You don't want me to talk. So how you say the Jews they made a crime about Jesus against Jesus if Jesus is from the Jews according to you? How you say the Jews did a crime against Jesus if all the apostles of Jesus are Jews? So you are saying the Jews did the crime against the Jews. So why you are saying why you are using the word Jews then? Why you don't say that the one who killed Jesus they did the crime against Jesus? No, you are labeling them as Jews, but you forgot that you must then believe that Jesus himself was a Jew, and the disciple of Jesus were Jew, and Mary was Jew, and all of them they are Jews. So why you are saying the Jews? Because you hate the Jews. Secondly, isn't it the Quran says that they did not kill Jesus? So how you saying to me that the Jews they killed the innocent Jesus when the Quran saying no, they did not? Are you accusing Allah to be a liar? Because you just admitted that the crime against Jesus, as you call it, crime happened. So you just convinced me now that Muhammad was fabricating a story by saying Jesus was not crucified.
So can I talk now?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Okay, I just waited for you to finish, so please don't interrupt me. I never interrupted you, so let me speak.
Right.
Now, I'm asking you once again, according to your faith as a Christian, it doesn't matter whoever did this to Jesus. It doesn't matter to me. Now, I'm asking you in general.
Because you made the name. You said the Jews.
Let me
Is it the Jews? First of all,
I never cut you, so don't cut me.
You see, I'm not cutting you. You say that doesn't matter. It matters. So otherwise, if it doesn't matter, why you said Jews? If it does not matter, why you said to me, do you condemn the Jews?
No, I didn't say condemn.
So what you say? What you say? You said the Jews. You said the one who killed Jesus is the Jews, correct?
Never mind.
No, never mind. Not never mind. I can show your question. Here we go. Your question is in your text in front of me. I will show it in the screen.
Yeah, it's in front of me.
So you accuse the Jews. Okay, so now why you said the Jews killed Jesus if Jesus is one of the Jews and the disciple of Jesus from the Jews too? So what was your problem? Why you think the Jews are bad? Why you think the Jews are bad if Jesus and them and the disciple according to Islam they are Jews anyway? Go ahead.
Now you will let me speak without no interruption, please.
But don't tell me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I say the Jews or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I interrupt you because you try to cover something
Jew
you
and
say.
Romans killed him according to the Bible because he made himself equal to God. I knew that better than me.
Right.
Okay. Jew asked for his death. Okay. So Romans are the one who made. Okay. Now my question is very clear for you. Please answer my question. Whoever killed Jesus, it doesn't matter to me according to your faith. Now I'm asking you, according to you as a human being, whoever did this barbaric act against the innocent Jesus on the cross, do you consider such act as an act of terror or act of love? The crime being done according to your faith against the innocent Jesus.
Okay.
Do you call this as an act of terror from those criminals against Jesus, or act of love? As simple as this.
Well,
just tell me, terror or love.
Obviously, it's an act of love, and I will tell you why. Because Jesus said, nobody can take my life from me, I put it down by myself. Secondly, he said, Father, forgive them, they do not know what they are doing, which means Jesus, he said clearly that those who did, they've been fooled by the rabbi. The rabbi is the one who wanted the death of Jesus, and they wanted that to happen, for he is a threat for them. So Jesus, he forgave the crowd, forgive everybody. He said, Father, forgive them. And this is here showing us that the Messiah is the Lord of mercy. He told us to love our enemy. Not only that, even those who killed Jesus are forgiven by Jesus. But because you are a person who full of hate and anger, you are trying to make us Christians hate the Jews. So now you came back and says, do you know that the Jews killed Jesus? Shouldn't you condemn the Jews? Isn't it the Jews who commit a crime against Jesus? All of this because you want us to say, oh, we should hate the Jews, they are our... No, they are not our enemy. And let me tell you the bad news for you. If not the Jews, I will not know about Christ. So the Jews you are condemning, they are the one who brought Jesus to us. All the disciples of Jesus, they were Jews. All of them. So we are Christians today, thankful to the Jews. It is the Jews who brought Jesus to us. It is the Jews, even they taught you as a Muslim about Jesus. Your prophet, he never met Jesus, he never saw Jesus, he met the Jews. So you Muslims, because you try to ignite hate against the Jews, for you have a madness, you do your best. And look at the hypocrisy of the Muhammadan. In the Quran, they say, hold on, the hypocrisy of the Muhammadan. No, you can't speak until I finish. The hypocrisy of the Muhammadan like you, the Muhammadan like you claim that Jesus was not killed just because you want me to believe and to hate the Jews. Suddenly Jesus was killed. So why you are saying Jesus was killed if Jesus was not killed? Go ahead.
So I was listening to you for 4 minutes. Can you give me enough time to answer you?
Go ahead.
Okay. Number one, if you consider the ugly barbaric crime against this innocent Jesus on the cross with those two criminals beside him on the left and right side as an act of love, I would love you as a Christian to define for me hate. What is hate for you?
Hate
if such acts.
Hate is you.
Let me finish.
Hate. Okay, let me answer
finish,
you.
Please.
Hate.
Let me finish, please.
Okay.
Let me finish, please.
Okay. No. Let me. You asked me a question. You asked me a question. Do you want me to define hate? Don't you want to define hate?
Let me make my point.
You just give me a question. Let me answer you, my friend. Let me answer you. Can I answer you?
Please, no. I'm not yet finished.
Okay, go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Very simple question. If you consider such act, ugly act, as an act of love, so therefore, I consider, according to your logic, you should consider any terror act like this as an act of love. You are trying to tell me that terror or torturing a person, innocent person, can produce love. So this is love for you. Now, therefore, I ask you define hate. Number two, when you said that we hate Jew, with all due respect, it's obvious to me that you are not reading the Bible. It's not me who says in John 8:44, you are of your father the devil. The lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and upon that in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he is a liar, and he is father of lie. That's what your Bible says about the Jew.
No,
it's not.
This is not about the Jew.
So therefore,
you are a liar again.
Now, please answer my question.
Okay, I'm answering you. Let me answer you. Let me answer you. As long you say that, first of all, you said that crucifixion is a torture. Do you agree?
You want me to speak?
Do you agree? No, say yes or no. You don't need to make the 10 sentences. Do you agree that torture is a crime?
What if I have in the cross? That's a torture.
Is a crucifixion?
That's a barbaric act. That's a crime.
Okay, so you agree that crucifixion is a barbaric act. Do you agree?
Mr. Christian Prince,
are you going to answer
my?
I'm answering you. I'm having a conversation with you, my friend. You said that the crucifixion is an act of terror, barbaric act. You said, my friend, why you don't answer? What's wrong? We have a conversation. Do you agree what we just said, that crucifixion is an act of torture, is a barbaric? Do you agree?
Please finish. Please define hate. If crucifixion
okay,
for you is an act
we
of love,
are
please
talking.
define
Hold on, let us one by one. You said two things to me, so we will take them one by one. The first one you said,
hate.
listen to yourself. You
Just
see, you don't want me to
don't
talk,
run
right?
away from
You
my
said
question.
that the
Don't run away
crucifixion. Let me show
from
you
my
why you
question.
are being a coward. You will not let me talk. Are you trying to force me to hang up on you? Is that what you want?
Think
Okay, so
is
I'm
this the
asking
best
you.
way?
I'm asking you.
The
I'm
best we
asking
can do
you.
is insulting us?
Is
Is
a
this the best
crucifixion?
way
You
to run
said
away from
you said the
you call me as a
crucifixion. You said the
Thank you very
crucifixion
much.
is an
I
act
accept
of
that.
barbaric,
Answer me.
savage terror. Do you agree with that? You said that. You agree that the
Answer
crucifixion is an
Define
act of
hate,
barbaric,
please.
savage. Do you agree?
I'm still waiting for you to define hate, please.
You see here, because you're stuck, you're afraid, because the Quran teach crucifixion. You are the one who said, and everybody heard you saying, that this is a barbaric act to torture somebody. Shut up, you said that, everybody heard you. You are the one who said, shut up, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk, you coward, let me talk, you are a coward. I'm answering you, I will hang up on you and I will call you back. Everybody heard you saying that this is the torture is a barbaric action, the crucifixion. But your God, look what he did. Not only crucifixion, he ordered Muslims to cut hands, crucify people, cut their feet from different opposite direction, and even your prophet, he put nails in the eyes of people in the cross. Read with me. This is your prophet, not me, and this is your book. You're a prophet, he put nails on the eyes of people who he crucified them. He cut their hands and he cut their feet. Do you see it? Shame on you. So you are saying this is barbaric when this is the religion of Islam teaching, and the Jews, they are not one who crucified Jesus, it was the Roman. So your God adopt the torture of the Roman and he like it, and your prophet, he practiced it. And not only that, he add to it putting nails in the eyes because he loved torture. And you are the one who said, do you agree with the torture and barbaric blah, 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 blah? Look like you did not know your book. Secondly, as long you are talking about hate, isn't it your book who says that Allah is the one who put hate in the heart of the Jews? Why you are playing the Jews for what Allah he planted in their heart? Allah, he said in many places, and let me show you first, as long as you said define hate. Chapter 5 verse number 14. And from those who call themselves Christians, we took their covenant, but they have abandoned a good part of the message that was sent to them. So we planted amongst them hatred and enmity till the day of resurrection. And look at this hypocrite Muslim calling us, crying about hate. Can you define hate for us, please? Please hold on. I want to put my lipstick because I want you to tell me the hate. What hate? What do you think about the Jews? Suddenly he's crying about Jesus now, and he want to define hate. This is hate. It's in front of you. It is the planted seeds of the devil, which is called Allah. So why you are crying for what your God he planted? Because you are a hypocrite and ignorant and idiot. So when I showed you that the verse saying that Allah crucified, you don't want me to talk. Suddenly you said, can you define hate? Can you define hate? Can you define hate? You don't want me to talk about the savage, barbaric crucifixion anymore, because I just got you busted from the Quran. Same time, if Jesus in the cross says, forgive them, Father, who is better than Jesus? Who you said he is an innocent, and you just said, and everybody heard you, he claimed to be God. Guys, did he say, this Muslim, that Jesus he claimed to be God? So Muhammad is a big fat liar. They did not kill him because he's a messenger. They killed him because he said he is God. I will call you back and I want you to answer, give you a chance to answer. What do you think about the torture and the savage, barbaric teaching of Allah in the Quran of torturing, killing, cutting hands, chopping foot, and even cutting fingers and putting nails in the eyes of people. And you are the one who said to us, what do you say about the savage, barbaric torture to Jesus? Let us see if he will answer. I don't think he will answer. What happened, Potato? Okay, so he will not answer. So guys, this guy, he got so excited, he got ready, he want us to say something against the Jews. But look, who is Paul? He is a Jew. Who is Mark? Who is John? Who is all of them? Who is Mary? Who is Moses? Aren't they the Jews? Yes, Abdul. So what do you say about what I said? Here we go. I will give you time to answer.
First of all, why you have hung up on me?
Because you will not let me answer you. You will not let me. You will not let me talk.
No.
You will not let me talk. You cannot talk in the same time.
You showed that. No, CB, you open your YouTube channel and you challenge Muslims, and I called you up as a Muslim, and the best you can do is hang up on me.
Because
is this the way that
people are my witness?
No.
You are a crazy person who will not let me talk. And the proof, look now, you are doing it again. I am the one who called you back. I said I will hang up you. I said I will hang up on you so I can answer, and I will call you back, and I did. Correct?
Oh no, CB, have the guts to have.
You don't have the guts yourself. I ask you, isn't it you? Let me repeat the question for you, and you see everybody is you are showing your real you. Isn't it you who say that crucifixion is a barbaric, savage torture? Did you say that?
So
did you say that? Did you say that? Did you say that?
Listen and learn. Listen and learn. Let me educate you, please. Okay, don't be that arrogant. You can't be arrogant with others, not with us. Okay, just listen and learn.
I'm listening.
Please. Okay, I asked you if you consider such act as love. Father killing his son on the cross in an ugly way. You call this love.
You see, look how hypocrite you are. Look how hypocrite. This was not the question. You coward. This was not the question. Your question was about the Jews killing Jesus, not about the father killing his son. You see how coward you are, because now you try to change the topic. You change it totally 180 degrees. You did not ask me about the father. You never mentioned the word father, and you are a liar. You say the Jews, they tortured Jesus in the cross. What do you say about savage, barbaric torture?
Let me talk. Let me talk. Yes,
so I'm letting you talk, brother. Letting you talk. So why you are lying, saying now about the father when this was not the question? Why you are lying? Why you are adding things you did not say? Why you are adding stories now? Is that what you said to me when you call me? It's recorded. People laughing at you. Is that what you said to me when you call me? You said the Jews killed Jesus, and do you agree with the torture and the savage, barbaric crucifixion? Now I'm asking you, do you agree with the Quran taking the Roman torture of a crucifixion and cutting hands and feet? Is your God Allah is a savage, barbaric like the Roman? Is your God Allah barbaric like the Roman?
You keep talking. Yeah, Prince, you talk too much. Let us speak.
Nobody talk as you want us to.
No, don't keep.
Why you are changing the topic? Why you are changing the topic? I want you please to go one by one. Can you answer me? Do you, as long you condemn, listen, I'm losing my voice. Listen, Abdul.
Listen to me.
Muhammad, listen.
Listen,
you said your name is a Muhammad, a slave of Allah. You are no one. You are just a slave of Allah. Listen. Isn't you who said that you are against the barbaric torture of a crucifixion? Why you don't say the same to your God?
My statement, Prince. Let me finish. Man, give me 3 minutes to speak.
Okay. I'm giving you 3 minutes. Go ahead. What do you think about the torture? What do you think about the crucifixion torture of Allah?
Can you do that? You challenge
because you will not talk. You will not answer.
You give me only 3 minutes without no interruption.
You call me back and you start talking about the father because you are a liar. You call me back to talk about the father when this is not our topic. Why you are changing the topic? Okay, I'm listening.
Listen to
Start from the crucifixion, torture, please.
Stop talking.
Please. No, 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 no. It's not about stop talking. I know Muslims, they never answer. Stop from the torture of the crucifixion. I'm listening. Go ahead,
Prince, I knew you for a quite long time, and we spoke in the past.
Speak,
you know me very, very well. So please listen.
Speak about the torture of the crucifixion, please. Go ahead.
Relax. Now let me educate you. Let me educate you. When I said the Father, now it's very clear.
We are not talking about the Father. Don't change topic. Don't change topic, Abdul Potato. Don't change topic. Again, you mentioned the crucifixion, the barbaric crucifixion of the Jews. Stop being a coward. Stop. Don't. Okay. So don't talk about. Don't talk about the. No. So what do you think about the savage torture of the crucifixion of Jesus? What do you think? Go ahead.
Let me make my point. I'm coming to your question. Don't worry. Just let me make my point. Either relax, have a deep breath, get yourself something cold, lemon juice or something, and listen, please. Just relax.
Please, okay, please. I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
Okay. Don't interrupt me. Give me 3 minutes.
Okay.
Now, when I said Father, whom you call God the Father, John 3:16, God so loved the world that He gave. So it was the Father who planned and mastermind the crucifixion of His Son on the cross for your salvation. So it was given by the Father. So it's the Father who planned the entire crime from the beginning. So when His Son came, and I said claim, I didn't say Jesus is God, I said He claimed to be God. So there's difference between being and claim. He made the claim to be God. So the Jew and Romans, especially Jew, looks into Him to kill Him for what? For claiming to be God.
Okay.
Because they call this in their religion as murtad. So they want to punish him for that. So therefore the Father is one who planned the killing of His Son for your salvation in the name of love. So I'm asking you, if this is love for you, define hate.
Okay.
Now when you want to define hate, you start giving me, you hung up.
You said the 3 minutes, right? You said you want 3 minutes. Are you done?
Okay.
Okay.
Not yet.
Look, guys, look at this. Look at this cowardly behavior. Look at this cowardly behavior. This is your question in the screen.
I'm coward.
This is your question in the screen. Shut up. Shut up. You said to me, give me 3 minutes and you will shut up, right? Okay. Look at your question in the screen. It's in the screen. People, they see it. You never mentioned the Father. You said, let me read your question. Let me read your question, you coward. Have a question. Do you call the crime of the Jews? Shut up! Shut up! Let me speak. Let me speak. You idiot! What's wrong with you? Let me speak. You said to me what you want to say. I gave you 3 minutes. Bye, coward. Bye. He hung up the potato. Look at the question. This is your question, you potato. But because you could not get the honey you want from the question, so now you switch to speak about the Father preparing a crime against His Son. But isn't it Jesus said, I put myself down and nobody can take it from me? Isn't it Jesus says to Peter, put your sword down? You don't want protection of anyone? And you coward, you just said that the Jews, they wanted to kill Jesus because He claimed to be God. And that's a very good reason to kill somebody according to the Jews, right? So yes, Jesus, He claimed to be God. And you just admit it. So everything we learn from Muslims about Jesus was a lie. And because He could not make us agree with Him in hating the Jews, He changed the topic to talk about the Father. And He did not mention to us why Allah He planted hate in the heart of the Christians and the Jews. Why you blame the Jews even for that? As long you are talking about define hate, here we go. What hate? Hate is made by Allah. I'm giving you the definition of hate. Is to hate somebody to the point you said, like you force hate on him. When Allah He planted among them enmity and hatred. So what is left for the devil? Is that will fix the Christians, will make them better people? Or this is shaitan, Satan? But because you are a coward, you said what you said and you run. Coward. Every act of hate according to Islam is coming from Allah. Even your sex in Islam is coming from Allah. Even adultery is a decree from Allah. And if the Jews, they try to kill Jesus, the Quran says Allah made it, planted for it. And let me show you from the Quran. The Quran is full of verses about destiny. Everything in this earth is a destiny from Allah. When somebody tried to kill somebody, when somebody hurt somebody, when a man he rape a woman, when a man he commit adultery, everything is from Allah. Because you Muslims believe in destiny, preset crimes made by Allah. And the verse, chapter 64, verse number 11 in front of you. Not only that, even the sin of Adam was destiny by Allah. All sin in the world. When Moses debating Adam about committing sin, saying to him, because of you, we are out of heaven. Adam, he said to Moses, you idiot, do you blame me for an act Allah he decreed for me that I should do 40 years before my creation? Allah what? Decreed for me. All sin, satanic sin, is from Allah, and the proof in the front of your eyes. Are you blaming me for something which Allah decreed for me 40 years before he created me? That is hate. While the God of the Christians, and you quote the verse for us, God he loved the world, so he sent his only begotten son to save them. Not to die really, but if death will bring salvation, why not? Believing in Jesus, including his death, will bring salvation. And don't worry about Jesus, he's alive anyway. He overcome death by death. So Jesus, the one you say, God he planned his death. The Quran says Allah he planned his killing. The Hadith says that. And hatred is made by Allah. The vendor of hate is Allah. Chapter 5 verse number 14. And torture is beloved act of Allah, as you see in the Quran. And the coward you said, and everybody heard you, and this is recorded, will be published all over YouTube, and people will die laughing at you. You said, do you agree with the torture crime, barbaric, crucifixion? So as long as you agree that crucifixion is barbaric torture, why Allah he accept the Roman torture to be part of his religion? And not only it is savage, cutting hands, adding to the crucifixion, and cutting feet. And not only that, your prophet he did put nails in the eyes of people, as we showed you. How barbaric, how savage, how much hate Muhammad have in his heart. While Jesus saying in the cross, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing, your prophet was heating nails and inserting the nails in the eyes of his enemies. While Jesus was forgiving his enemies, those who scream, kill him, he says, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. I love them all. Your prophet was making a fire, cutting hands and feet, crucifying people and putting nails in their eyes. And you are talking about savage and barbaric and hatred. How much Muhammad hatred he have in his heart to do what he did? What about cutting a woman to pieces, splitting her alive? And she is over the age of 80. Muhammad is a very loving person, and Muslims are against barbaric behavior. You see the hypocrisy and the coward you have to hang up because what he can say. The plan of my God, my friend, is to save us. And if the Lord he knew that they will kill him, that is additional proof that he is the Lord. And if the Lord he is a person who will not run from a death, that is additional proof that he is the Lord. Isa the Muslim is a coward. He ran. Not only that, he asked one of his followers to die in his stead. Coward, Isa. Coward, like you, who hang up and run away. Oh, this is a Muslim. Okay, we have a Muslim, and he is saying to me, answer, coward, pick up. I thought this is not a Muslim. Hold on, we got a fish. All right.
Hello.
Yes, Abdul, how are you?
Hello, I'm Abbas's son.
You are Abbas' son?
Yes.
Abbas, he can make kids?
Don't insult my dad, please.
Well, I don't know. Your prophet, he could not. Okay, what do you want to say to us? What is the proof that you are Abbas' son?
I can send you a picture.
I think you are a troll.
I'm not a troll.
Okay, you are a Muslim for sure?
Yes. Do you want me to say the Shahada?
No, I want to ask you where Muhammad he received the first chapter of the Quran.
In a cave.
What the name of the cave?
Oh, I don't know the name. I don't know the name of it.
Okay, and what the angel did to Muhammad when he saw him first time?
He squeezed him 3 times.
Okay, did your father Abbas squeeze you 3 times before?
No.
Why not? Why Muhammad he was squeezed 3 times and your father did not squeeze you? Why the angel squeezed the prophet 3 times?
Because he's a prophet and I'm not.
So if he is a prophet, he will be squeezed?
Yes, to let him know that he's about to receive revelation.
So you are saying Muhammad will not be able to recognize that he is receiving revelation unless he been squeezed?
It was a way to wake him up, as in, you know, look, here I am.
No, but the guy, he said to him, read. And then Muhammad, he said to him, he's already wake up. He answered him. He said, I cannot read.
He said, Akra. Yeah, but Akra, the verb in what's the verb in Arabic for read? It's Akra, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means to have the scripture. It doesn't
only mean to read. Akra mean read.
Yes, but it means it can have 3 meanings. To read.
No, who was the donkey he told you it can have a 3 meaning?
You can search Arabic dictionary online.
First of all, this is not an Arabic word. This is an Aramaic word, mean qarra wa ra'a, which means he saw and he say what he saw. So he read with his eyes and he move his lips. So qarra
it also means,
and ra'a.
It also means to have the scripture.
Okay, so why Muhammad says I cannot?
Because he didn't have the scripture at that time.
No, the guy he's saying to him, you just said he is saying to him, I will give you a scripture. Why Muhammad he says I cannot?
Because he's illiterate.
So are you saying that the prophet he was not understanding the angel? And you are saying now that he is illiterate. So if he is illiterate, he cannot receive scriptures. How that can be? If I say to you, say Abbas, do you say to me I cannot say Abbas?
You confused me.
You just said he is illiterate.
No, listen.
You are the one who said he is illiterate. So that's mean he said to him read.
Yeah.
Okay. So he said to him read, and the prophet is illiterate, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so do the angel knew that Muhammad is illiterate?
Yes, but he did. But
okay, so why he said to him read if he should know better that Muhammad cannot read anyway? So what the point?
yeah, that's a good question. But like I explained to you earlier, the verb we're using in Arabic is akra, which means it means to read, and it also means to have the scripture, as in
okay. But
read
Muhammad, he says, I do not know how to read. Why the angel did not correct him? Says, I don't want you to read.
I think the read also refers to reciting.
Okay, let us say I will go with you. So he said to him recite, but recite is repeating something from the memory. Do Muhammad have verses before that point? No. Okay, so how he can recite something not in the memory? Reciting is not repeating. Reciting is saying something you memorize. Now, if the angel is saying to him repeat, isn't it funny to say to him, I cannot repeat? You just said the same word he said to you, which means you did repeat.
Okay, let me explain. You can recite things from hearing from people. You don't have to read them. You can just hear it around.
No
and you
problem.
Can just
but if recite what the angel he meant, then Muhammad, he should not say I cannot recite. By saying that word, you just recited what he said.
Yeah, because he wasn't able to read.
Your friend, he is not able to read or to recite.
Yes, that's true.
What was true? I'm asking which one of them? He was not able to read or he was not able to recite?
He was not able to read because
okay, so why okay, so he said to him, I do not know how to read. Did the angel says to him, I don't want you to read? No. He squeezed him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and he said to him again, read, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Muhammad, he said to him for the second time, I do not know how to read, correct?
Yes, but okay.
Okay, and the angel he's squeezing for the third time, and each time he squeezed him, he said to him, read. And Muhammad, he says, I do not know how to read. And not only he squeezed him so harsh, correct?
Yes, but look, imagine an angel shows up to you right now. Would you not be scared? Because
what does have to do with the squeeze? What does have to do with the squeezing me? Let us say, okay, let us say, actually, I can show your prophet, he got scared. Yes, you are right. He received the chapter of Al-Fatiha when he was doing poo-poo, and he ran away, and the panty was between his legs.
Okay, well, what has this to do with what we're just talking about?
You just told me that he got scared from the angel. I'm just agreeing with you.
Okay.
This is what happened with him.
Yes, he got scared, and that's why he had to shoot him, like to squeeze him 3 times.
Okay.
To be like, in order to calm him down. To make him feel more comfortable.
And did that work? But Muhammad, he went to his wife and he was shaking, get scared even more. So the angel was wrong.
Yes, because angels are not, they're like huge creatures. They're not little creatures as we.
How big the angel is?
He's like probably like 2 meters tall, and that he's 2
meters tall.
He's no little.
That's mean he is smaller than me. I am like 3 meters tall. What is it? The only 2 meters. The prophet, he says that the angel, he covered the horizon.
Okay, but what's your question? I answered your question already.
What are you answered nothing. I said, okay, why he? Okay, hold on. You said he squeezed him to make him know, right?
Yes.
But Muhammad did not know anything. Still, he did not know. Why he did not say to him from the beginning? Give him the verse and that's it. What this is read and etc. Just tell him. Did he say to him, I am an angel?
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Why he did not say I am an angel? What about first present yourself? Say I am coming to you from Allah.
Because he didn't know. You can say to you, when an angel comes up to you, just know. You don't need to say, look, I'm an angel. It's like me saying, if I come up to you now, do I need to say to you, look, I'm a human being? I don't.
No, you do not need to say human being. You do not need to say human being, but you need to say who you are. What do you want? So when you come to me and start squeezing me, and do you notice here your prophet is not complaining about the guy squeezing him? If a guy he starts squeezing you, do you let him do it? First time, second time, third time?
Yeah, but he had no choice because it's an angel.
Let us say you are what? It doesn't matter what. Don't you? But you can't talk. You can say to him, "Stop touching me," can't you?
Yeah, but you can ask if why you know you can ask a lot of questions like this. You know, I
Why
don't
not?
have the
Why not?
answers.
Here we go. But Muhammad is saying I cannot read. He can add just a word. Stop squeezing me. Okay. So now the angel he squeezed Muhammad 3 times. Muhammad is still he understand that he don't understand, and the angel says to him, read in the name of your Lord. So still the angel is ignorant. He's saying to him, read in the name of your Lord. Did he read? No. If Allah is the one who said, if Allah said, let me hold on. If Allah is God and he said to anyone illiterate read, I think Allah he can make a miracle to make him read, right? Because suppose he is God, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So how Allah he says to Muhammad read 3 times, because this is the word of Allah, not the word of the angels, and yet Muhammad he cannot read still.
Yeah, that's a good question, but I need to look it up. I'm not sure.
Okay, forget about all of this.
Look,
in the same story, in the same story, it says Muhammad he tried to commit suicide many times. What do you think
yes,
about?
I've heard about.
Okay, what do you think about a man trying to commit suicide?
I told you it's because he was scared.
But this is after. No, this is after he received inspiration already many times. He spoke to the angel many times. Yet Muhammad wanna dump himself from the top of the mountain. What do you think about such a thing?
Because he thought he was shaitan. He didn't think he was an angel.
No, already.
That's why he.
No, already he went and he talked to him, and Waraqa told him this is an angel, and now he received more inspiration. But then the inspiration suddenly stopped after the death of Waraqa. No Waraqa,
and that's
no Quran. So no Waraqa, no Quran. So
I
what
think
happened?
He was depressed. That's why
he was depressed. Okay, do you think that God will let his prophet go crazy? Because that means he's going crazy to kill yourself.
Well, look, even like his dad died, so obviously you'll get sad and depressed and stuff.
His dad died? Which dad?
Yeah, who was Waraqa? Some people say it was his dad.
Yeah, not some people. This is me who says that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So do you believe that Waraqa is his dad?
Yeah, I personally believe that. It's not everyone believes it, but I do believe it. I think that is a possibility.
So Waraqa, the real father of Muhammad, who was sleeping with his mother, he died, and Muhammad he's tried to commit suicide. But is it normal if somebody his father die, he tried to commit suicide?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Is that normal? I mean, people die every day. People lose their parents every day. So are you going to kill yourself if your father die? No.
Yeah, but you can't generalize. You don't know.
Okay, so
let's move on.
So are we agreeing that Muhammad have a mental issue? Are you saying that?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah. Okay. So what about your prophet? He imagined himself having sex, but in fact he did not.
Where did you get that from?
From the prophet. Here we go. First of all, that's hadith. The prophet wife, she said that. Here we go. She said that the prophet continued for such and such period of time, imagining that he had sexual intercourse with his wives, but in fact he did not.
Let me see.
So do you think he's crazy?
Yes.
What?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Okay, here we go.
I don't see the whole thing.
Well, the story is very simple. He did have fake sex, but in fact he did not.
And who is reporting this story?
Aisha, the wife of the prophet.
Because some of the stories are fake and some are not.
Yeah, but this is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is Sahih. Yeah. So what do you think about a person he think is having sex with his wife, but in fact it was not the wife?
So look, because I'm a Muslim, so what I do in this instance, I try to see if there's another hadith similar to this one and compare and contrast. So what I would do is,
what's similar? What's similar? All of them they say the same. What's similar? All of them they say the same. The other hadith says that the prophet he was bewitched.
Yeah, do you believe in black magic?
So are you agreeing that your prophet was controlled by black magic?
Well, do you believe in black magic?
This is another question.
It's possible.
Do you believe
it's
that Muhammad was
it's possible.
controlled by black magic?
It's possible.
Okay, why it's called the black and magic? What does that mean? Is that because it's made by Satan?
No, I'm not sure about that, but it's just made by.
Is magic from Allah or from Satan?
I think it's from Satan.
No, I don't agree. It's from Allah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, magic is from Allah, but the one who practice it is satanic people. Allah, He sent, He opened.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Allah, He opened a school in the Babylon Tower to teach magic.
Babylon.
Don't you know about it? He sent two angels. Their name is Harut and Marut.
I'm not that educated like my dad.
No problem. Harut and Marut, they are two angels sent down by Allah in the time of Solomon, supposedly, or before, and they open a school to teach magic. This is the Quran, chapter 2, verse 102.
Chapter 2, verse 102.
Why Allah He taught people how to do magic? As I know, magic is satanic thing, is an evil.
Teaching, man. Oh, I'm still reading it. Sorry, give me a second.
No problem.
Yes, but we gotta read the verses before and the verses after that.
No problem. You can read 10 verses before it, but by the way, the verse before it have nothing to do with the verse after it. Nothing. Totally nothing.
But just to get the context.
No problem, but it has nothing to do. I'm telling you, there's no context. This verse have nothing to do with the whole chapter.
Okay. So what's your point?
My point, it's Allah, He sent two angels to teach magic, and now Muhammad, the Satan's, the devil, they use the magic of Allah to control Muhammad. So Allah is helping the devil to control Muhammad.
To test the angels.
To test what test?
To test them to see if if they sin and that kind of stuff.
To test the angels. Allah He sent them.
Yeah, to test them if they obey Him. To see if they're obedient.
What obedience?
If they obey Him. Is, for example, if I tell you go kill someone, you know the story of Abraham when he tested him. So, so it was the same thing to test the angels.
This has nothing to do. This is here Allah He opened a school for magic, sending two angels, and just to open a school, and even they make you sign a disclaimer that if you learn this magic, you will use it only to cause a man and a woman to get divorced. Is that true?
Where did you get that from?
From the verse in front of us. It says they make them sign disclaimer. They say to them, therefore, they say to them, they will not teach anyone till they say to them, we are only a temptation, therefore disbelieve not. And from those two angels, people learn that by which they cause division between man and wife. So if you want a man to divorce his wife, you call Allah, He will send you two angels, and they will teach you how to make a man and his wife get divorced. What do you think about that? By doing magic.
Well, we have to look at the interpretation of this verse to get more knowledge of what was the meaning behind this verse.
My friend, your time is up. There's anything you want to say before you go?
Can you go to our Jali line?
To do what?
To look for the interpretation of this verse.
No problem. You go and tell me what is the interpretation.
Wait, give me a second. Do you mind? And also, do you mind if I quickly call my dad about this verse? You said chapter 2, 102.
Okay, but I want him to join you in the conversation. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. He's driving on his way home now.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think.
Fine?
For some reason, I don't think you are his son. You are just making fun of him, maybe. No?
I'm not.
Yeah. All right. Do we have any Abdul? As you see, Islam is nothing but collection of fairy tale stories and stupidity, and the Muslim, they try to troll in order to avoid answering what Islam is about. This is the whole story. Nobody can answer. I mean, look at this verse in front of us, how stupid it is. God, he sent 2 angels in the power of the Tower of Babylon. Why the power of it? Because people, they believe that this is a tower will take you to God. It's a high tower built by a king. Supposedly he will reach to God. So Allah, he sent. Abbas is calling.
Hello.
Hello.
Peace be to you.
Hello.
Hello, CB. Peace be to you. Yeah, just to confirm that he was not my son.
Yeah, I know. He's an idiot.
My son is next to me right now. We are going home. I'm with the family.
And that's why we hang
so
up.
Wanted to confirm
so
that,
Abbas, what do you think about, as long you are calling me, forget about your son, you can do better than this.
No, I can't.
So what do you think about this 2 angels sent by Allah to teach magic?
The reason I called you about, I want to correct you about Muhammad Sallallahu tried to commit suicide.
Okay, correct.
I want to correct you.
No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you read the hadith carefully, all of these hadith is sahih. There's no doubt about that.
Okay.
Hadith is sahih.
Okay.
But there's that portion of the hadith where it says he tried to commit suicide. If you read that with carefully,
okay, you read it for us carefully. Go ahead.
That was a hit. Sorry, that was a
read it for us carefully. Go ahead.
You want me to read it for you?
Well, you are saying if you read it carefully, I don't know what they mean. So maybe there's something I missed. Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. First of all, we need to know this hadith is narrated from Aisha, but the person who's telling that it's narrated by Aisha is Zuhri. Zuhri is a tabi. He's not even a companion. He's a companion of the companion. So when he narrated the hadith, it's quite a long hadith. But if you see, it started from it's quite a long hadith. It says, narrated Aisha, the commencement of the divine inspiration, and then go on. Aisha says what happened. He met the angel in the cave. Then he came back. He went to his wife Khadija, and he's saying that as with a confirmation what is happening. But when the point comes, he tried to commit suicide. Right at the end, it says, I'm going to read English, but you can confirm in Arabic.
All right.
But after a few days, Waraka died, and the divine inspiration was also paused for a while.
Okay.
And the Prophet ﷺ became so sad. This is the crucial point. Okay. As we have heard that he intended several times to throw himself from the tops of high mountains.
Okay.
So he's not saying Aisha is saying that. He said, as we have heard.
Aisha continue speaking, because Aisha, she was not his wife at that time yet. This is in the beginning of the mission of Muhammad when he was in Mecca. Aisha, she got married from Muhammad after the death of Khadija, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so at that point Aisha, she is not there, and maybe she is not born yet. So here Aisha, she is saying clearly that as we heard, because she was not there to witness to what happened, she was not the wife, she was a baby, and she is reporting what she heard. She heard from who? She heard from the Prophet.
No, that's the thing.
Okay,
you're missing two things. You're missing two things here. This story is told by Zuhri.
My friend, do you see any break in the speech? No. It says, but after a few days, Waraka died, and inspiration, etc. So here, the Aisha is still talking. The whole conversation is the conversation of Aisha. Zuhri is reporting what Aisha she said, correct?
That's right.
Correct.
But the Zuhri is the one who's reporting.
So he's not the one. He's the one is reporting, my friend. Now listen. You just said this hadith. You just said in the beginning.
Aisha would never say that.
Abbas. You just said in the beginning. This hadith is sahih, correct?
Yes.
So whatever there is sahih.
Yes.
Okay. So whatever there is sahih.
What sahih means?
Sahih means it's authentic.
And in the Sahih Hadith, if somebody says like this, for example, very authentic narration, but it says, and I think.
Where it says, and I think, where it says, I think.
Let me make my point, please. Let me make my point, please. I want everybody to understand that. If in the Sahih Hadith, everybody Ravi is Sahih, the content is authentic, in that authenticity, in that authentic narration, if somebody says, I think that happened, that phrase stays as it is authentic, but he's not sure. He's saying, I think. You understand what I'm saying? So that is Sahih, but in Sahih, he is telling that he's not sure. So this is exactly what's happening in Sahih. This
is your own fabrication to get away from your prophet trying to commit suicide, correct?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And secondly, there's another hadith, exactly the same story.
Okay.
But in that, this part of suicide is not there because that is not told by Zuhri.
No, because that hadith did not go to talk more about what happened after the death of Waraqah. This is why. The death of Waraqah is not mentioned in that hadith.
Why? Because they don't think that hearsay is true. What Zuhri thought,
let me ask.
Zuhri didn't say that story is true.
Okay,
he confirmed with us. He told us honestly that we heard.
Did Muhammad try to commit suicide because they said to him, "You're Satan"? He forsaken you?
No, he didn't come. This according to this hadith, he didn't commit suicide. This is a hearsay, and hearsay you cannot rely.
I'm asking you.
Such an allegation you cannot.
Did the people of Muhammad, including the family of Muhammad, they said to Muhammad, "Your Satan is forsaking you because he is not receiving Quran no more"?
That is not family. There's some woman said that, as I heard about that.
The wife of Abu Lahab is not a family. The wife of Abu Lahab is not a family.
I don't think it's Abu Lahab said that. I think it's somebody else. The woman said
the wife of Abu Lahab. She said that. She said that your shaitan he forsaken you. Correct.
Look, I heard that story. Is that a hadith? Confirm with me.
It's in the screen. It is in the screen. It is da'if hadith.
No. You see, my YouTube is not on. So just tell me what is it? Hadith? What is it? Sorry, I'm not looking.
Refresh your YouTube. Refresh.
Okay, but the thing is that you see the word. No. You see the volume of YouTube. If I make it down,
you can mute YouTube, my friend. You can mute YouTube. Mute it.
So how can you do? One second. Let me ask my son.
You can mute it.
How can you
ask your son?
What?
I thought he is not your son.
I have a son with me. I told you I'm going home with my family.
Oh, okay.
I'm with my son and my daughter right now with me.
Okay. Drive safe, man.
One second. So how can you mute YouTube, but I'm still talking on Skype?
I don't know how to use Skype for that.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I do.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I done that. Sorry, it was quite simple. Sorry about that.
So do you see it?
I do apologize. Screen, I can see it, yes.
So has your Satan forsaken you? Why they are saying that the one who he give him verses is Satan?
No. So people say that about Jesus, that you are Beelzebub is in you, the prince of demons. So what?
But why? Jesus he did not do what Muhammad did. Did Jesus try to commit suicide by throwing himself from the top of the mountain?
I'm telling you, Muhammad didn't.
Where?
You're making your point on something.
Okay, but this is in the Quran. The Quran says
Jesus
Allah he sent the verse. Hold on. Allah he sent the verse. Chapter 93, verse 1 to 3 says that Allah neither forsaken you nor hated you. What make Muhammad think that Allah forsaken him and he hated him?
People probably are saying that. People saying it all the time.
If people they say that to you, you believe it?
No.
So why Muhammad? So why Muhammad? Because this message coming to Muhammad. This message is coming to Muhammad. So why Allah saying to Muhammad, He has neither forsaken you nor hated you? Speaking to Muhammad directly, not to the women. saying to him, I did not hate you, I did not forsake you. What make Muhammad? Because in order to give such a response, that's mean Muhammad he felt that.
You go back 1400 years back.
Okay, so now you see the hypocrisy of Abbas. Now he cannot go back 1400 years. But about Muhammad trying to throw himself from the top of the mountain, he was able to go 1400 years back. Now he cannot go back 1400 years ago. Okay, hold on. Was Muhammad a crazy person?
Breaking up. Can you hear me?
No, you don't tell me breaking up. I'm not breaking up. Was Muhammad a crazy man?
Oh, calm down, man. Calm down.
Was Muhammad a crazy man?
Why you're so angry? You know when the
I'm
Muslims
not
get
angry. I'm showing everybody. Was Muhammad a crazy man? Was Muhammad a crazy man?
You know what they say?
Abbas,
the word of God
Abbas.
making your
Was Muhammad a crazy man or a wise man?
You're doing the same thing as well. We're talking about Islam. And
you can say whatever you want. Was Muhammad a crazy man or a wise man? Was he a crazy man or a wise man?
How many questions you want me to answer? I mean, come on.
The same question. We are talking about the same topic. We are talking about the same topic. Obviously, I say I can prove it easy that Muhammad is a crazy man. The hadith in front of you saying that the Prophet was bewitched.
No.
What bewitched mean?
Let me answer the first question earlier. You say why the verse came from Allah that He doesn't forsaken you and He doesn't hate you. Yes. Why?
Why?
So the question is, if people are calling him mad, crazy, and he's a prophet of God, and let's say no verse come down, just silence from Allah, don't you think people will ask, where is your God now? People are accusing you, where is your God? He's not defending you at all. What's going on?
But you see, the hadith support the story the hadith support the story that Muhammad he stopped receiving revelation. So the story is true. This is why
it's about the suicide you're talking about.
This is the hadith, this is the Quran, that your God, why, if we go and read the interpretation, why? Because Muhammad he stopped receiving revelation, correct?
No, which hadith you talking about now?
I'm talking about Quran now. I'm talking about Quran.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
did Muhammad stop receiving revelation? Yes or no? Did Muhammad stop receiving revelation? Yes or no?
Yes, according to a hadith.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, why Allah stopped sending him revelation? Why Allah he stopped sending him revelation? What happened?
I can't answer that. It's Allah's will. Allah can stop sometime.
Do you think Allah was busy doing recipe show? Maybe Allah was doing barbecue recipe videos. He was busy. What do you mean you don't know? Why Allah he sent the prophet and now he don't want him to receive revelation?
I'm not going to pretend that I know it.
No, I don't want to repent. I don't want you to. Abbas, we are adults.
Maybe Allah is saying
we are adults.
Already.
Abbas,
right now, is he strong?
Abbas, Allah he sent the prophet. Listen.
Let him
Allah he sent the prophet for a mission.
Let him.
Is Allah going to stop the mission or he will continue? What is the purpose? That Allah
going to stop what?
What is the purpose of Allah stop sending message to Muhammad? Why he did that?
This is the question. This answer to that question is only going to be my assumption. Okay, because I don't.
This is story. Here we go. This is the story confirmed.
To me, it's clear.
My friend.
Sorry.
This is the story confirmed that the woman she said to him, "Your shaitan, he stopped coming to you because he stopped receiving revelation." And this is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul.
Asbab al-Nuzul. So it's not hadith, no?
Okay, let me ask you. Well, the Quran says that, and the hadith says that. What's wrong with you? The hadith says that, the Quran says that, and now still you are saying to me, what is the proof? Okay, let me ask you. Is it true that your prophet he found a dog, dead dog, under his couch or his bed, and this is why Allah he stopped sending him hadith, Quran?
Because of the dog. Okay, tell me the story. I heard that story.
Don't tell me the story. I'm asking you, is it possible? Is it possible that Islam, the message of Allah, will stop because of a little puppy?
don't make a fun of Islam because
I'm not
my
making
knowledge
fun. I'm asking question.
not-
Is it possible that God, he cannot deliver his message to mankind, to his favorite prophet, because of a little tiny puppy? Either you say yes or you say no.
No.
So how the Quran says Allah, he stopped sending Muhammad messages because of a puppy?
Okay. Chapter and verse, please.
It's in the front of you, the same chapter.
Yeah.
Do you think
Chapter.
do you think Allah he fair puppies? I mean, he is
Can
puppy.
you give me the chapter number, please? I didn't see the chapter number.
What?
The Lord hath not forsaken you, nor hath he that he hate you. Where says the puppy here? Where says his dog?
The story in the interpretation why he did not receive revelation from Allah, because he found a dog. Correct?
You just say he Quran says that. You say Quran says that because of the puppy. Quran doesn't say
Well,
that.
the Quran confirmed that
Stop
he
lying
stopped
for God's
receiving the message of Allah. The reasoning is explained by you Muslims.
So Quran did say that.
Quran confirm Allah he
I don't
is
want to
not
be rude.
sending his messages to Muhammad.
Keep refuting you. I don't want to be rude.
Abdul, I said the first same verse in front of you. Here we go. I was showing you this. This is the interpretation. So I'm saying to you the same verse. It's in front of you. And here we go. Read with me carefully. Don't tell me you cannot refute me. You are Abbas. You will never turn something else. Read carefully. It says, Abu Abdul Rahman blah 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 said, hold on, listen. The messenger of Allah has blessed him in peace, that the dog entered the prophet house, went under the bed, later he died there. Days passed by, the prophet, Allah blessed him and give him peace, and he did not receive revelation. And then he told them, after he found out that the dog is dead under his bed for many days, that angels will not enter. The angel told him, I cannot enter your house because there's a dead dog there.
Yeah, I just refreshed my screen. So Messenger of Allah has blessed him and gave him peace. Entered the Prophet's house, went under the bed, and later died there. Days passed by, the Prophet, Allah blessed him and gave him peace. Did not receive any revelation. That what happened in my house. Gabriel, peace be upon him, has stopped coming to me. So it was the angel.
Yeah. So the angel
doesn't come to the
so
house.
Allah, okay, but the angel is doing the order of Allah. So the order of Allah.
It's not like Allah didn't.
No. Hold on. The angel
didn't come to the house.
angel is the soldier of Allah. Do you agree? And he is a powerful creature.
The angel is a slave of Allah.
Slave of Allah, but he's a soldier. He do orders too, and he go in war. Isn't it the Quran says Allah he sent 3,000 angels to fight with Muhammad? Okay, so now answer. How such a powerful angel, his name is Jibreel, with 600 wings, 600 wings, listen, 600 wings angel, who his size covered the horizon, he cannot enter a house because there is a puppy.
Yeah.
How?
What?
How such an angel, such a powerful angel, he could not, it's not about, no, doesn't like, this is not about liking, my friend. It says he cannot enter a house because there's a dog in it. Specifically a puppy.
Okay, so what?
So the God of Islam, the God of Islam, okay, hold on. The God of Islam have a phobia. Let me ask you, are you saying the God of Islam have a phobia from puppies?
You're breaking up.
No, I'm not breaking up. You hear me? I'm saying, do the God of Islam have a phobia from puppies? He's scared, terrified from puppies. Yeah, Abbas, don't die on me. Yes, Abbas. I was asking you.
Yeah.
Do your God have a phobia? Do your God have a bad phobia because of puppies?
Why are you saying Jibril is not my God if you don't know about
but
that?
the one who could not deliver the
God.
message is God at the end of the day, because Jibril is just doing a mission. Allah, he sent him. Allah, he sent Jibril. Who is the one sent Jibril? Allah. Okay, do Allah knew that there is a dog under the bed of Muhammad? He should know. And now Jibril is waiting. He cannot enter the house. There's a dog. There's a dog. I cannot enter. But Allah sent me. I cannot go back without delivering. So imagine you have a delivery guy coming to your house, and he is in the front of your house for a few days, but he cannot get in because there is a puppy.
I have a question.
Answer. Don't tell me a question. I have a question. Why an angel of Allah who sent by Allah? Why an angel of Allah who is sent by Allah cannot enter a house, have a puppy?
You keep repeating yourself, and I want to say something. I want to remark.
What you say something? What say something? Answer us. You know what kind of a God? Because the one here, the prophet, he is he's going crazy. He's waiting for the angel, and there's no revelation, and Allah cannot do anything about it until somebody find the dead dog under the bed of the prophet.
Okay. Hello. What's wrong with this reception? Can you hear me?
Yeah, just there is a puppy under my bed. Hold on. Okay, now I hear you.
Okay. I'm reading that again. You say which tafsir is this? Ibn Kathir, Jalalain, which is this?
That doesn't matter. Read any tafsir you want. Go ahead. I don't care.
No, which tafsir is this?
This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul.
Oh, okay. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul. Written by who?
Written, I think, Trump, peace upon him. You are a Muslim. You do not know the book of Asbab al-Nuzul.
I'm not a scholar, you know that. I mean, I'm just a layman.
I call your son.
I'm still learning. Okay. The question I like to ask this thing, the one who write this tafsir, Asbab al-Nuzul, if this person is in front of me right now, I would have asked him a question. Yeah, Sheikh, tell me one thing. In this all that time, how many days the dog was under the bed? Did Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ever went out of his house? So why Jibril, if he couldn't come in his house, he could have met him outside on the door when Muhammad went outside the marketplace, the mosque, wherever to see friends. Why Jibril has to just wait outside couldn't come to the house? Because he was not always in the house. So what was the problem? Why revelation stopped? You assuming that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was stuck in the house and Gabriel couldn't see him. So that was my question to that whoever wrote this Asbab al-Nuzul. It doesn't make sense.
So you are saying the story. Okay, let us make it clear, Abbas. You are saying, not me, that this is a stupid story.
Stupid assumption, definitely, yes. On the face of his stupid story, absolutely. Okay, it doesn't make sense.
So you
answer me. You're a very smart man. Answer me where I'm wrong here in this question.
Okay, no, I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you. Here, there's something fishy because Muhammad, he was he was home for all those days. He can't get out. The angel, he can talk to him anywhere, not necessarily outside the house. But still, that will not change the fact. Can angels enter a house, have a dog?
Well, what we know, the angels don't come into the house where there are dogs. The reason I heard from scholars, I have to be honest, I haven't read hadith or anything like that, that the reason is that the dogs can sense the spirits or angels, whatever they are. They can sense this, so they can sense, and they will not stop barking if they feel there's something there. So for that reason, angels do not come to the house where there is dog.
You said that the story is stupid, right? So whoever reported that the angel could not enter the house because of the dog is stupid, correct?
That this story about the dead dog.
Well, still, like the angel, he could not enter because of the dog.
This story that the angel didn't come, no revelation came to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam because the dead dog was under his bed.
Okay, everybody heard you. Abbas saying, whoever say and agree with this story is stupid, but the one who said that is your prophet.
Where it says that? Which hadith is that?
Here we go. It's in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the hadith reference.
This is this is Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2104A.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read it. Is it alright if I read it?
Sure. Go ahead.
So this is the hadith. Aisha reported, yeah? Aisha reported. Can you start from the beginning? I want to read it.
Read it. Okay, here we go. This is the title. Read from the title. Chapter: Forbidden of making images of living being and forbidden of using images that are not subjected to the strict blah 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 blah. Okay, and then he says they are an image of a dog or an image or a dog. Then Aisha reported. Read for us. Go ahead.
Okay. It's not. Can you put it down? I can't see it.
Okay. Now you can see.
It's not on the screen. Yeah. Okay. Aisha reported that Gabriel salam made a promise with Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam to come at a definite hour. That hour came, but he did not visit him. And there was in his hand a staff. He threw it from his hand and said, "Never has Allah or His messengers, alayhi salatu wasalam, ever broken their promise." Then he cast a glance, found a puppy under his cot, and said, "Aisha, when did this? Can you put it up?" I can't see the rest of it. Aisha, okay, right. Aisha, when did? Okay, he said. Then he cast a glance and found a puppy under his cot and said, "Aisha, when did this dog enter here?" She said, "By Allah, I don't know." He then commanded, and it was turned out. Then Gabriel came, and Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, "You promised me, and I waited for you, but you did not come." Whereupon he said, "It was the dog in your house which prevented me, for we do not enter a house in which there is a dog or a picture." Okay. Yes.
Okay, you are the one who said this is stupid.
Shall I comment?
Go ahead.
Can I give my comment? Okay.
Go ahead.
When earlier I said, and you said, is for days, angel didn't enter the house, and my first reaction was, and my question was, so in all those days, Prophet didn't go out, so angel couldn't see him. That's why this story is stupid. But this hadith is not talking about days. He's talking about angel Gabriel told him, for example, "I'm going to come and meet you 7 o'clock in the evening in your house." Okay, no problem. And he waited 7 o'clock. He didn't come. He said, "That's not possible. The angel gave me time. He has to be on time. What's going on?" So at that moment in time, he looked under the bed, and there was a dog. He get the dog out. Angel came in. So that was only like few moments. So this story makes sense, because in that time there was not like for days. Because if, for example, if he didn't find the dog, next day, if you
said, as you see, Allah, He sent the message. Okay, hold on. Would have okay, hold on. Allah, Jibreel was coming to deliver. Hold on. Okay, what if I show you that this was for 25 days?
Okay, please go ahead.
Here we go.
That would be stupid story then, and I'm saying it.
Here we go. وعن ابن عباس 25 يوما وعن السدي ومقاتل 40 يوما. So Ibn Abbas, Ibn Abbas. Okay, I will show it to you in English. No problem. I will use Google Translation. Give me a second.
Okay, what is the source, brother?
This is the tafsir, my friend.
Tafsir of what? Who?
It's a collection of tafsir. They are telling you. Okay, here we go.
Can you give me the name of the source?
No problem. Let me get a source. Hold on. Give me a second.
Because this is very important issues. You can't just willy-nilly read from anything, and we have to make a judgment.
No problem. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir.
Yes.
كتاب الحاوي في ابن تفسير, and he is quoting Ibn Kathir. So it says, and I'm going to translate into English.
On what verse is quoting Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir is quoting on what verse?
He is quoting the surah of Ad-Duha.
Because I have
Ad-Duha, the same chapter we are talking about. The same chapter we are talking about from the yeah.
Okay. Surah Ad-Duha. Okay.
All right. So let us go here. We go to Google Translation.
Go ahead.
First, let us find it in Arabic. To be sure we are at the same
Hello?
page. I'm here with you.
Hello. So your connection was gone for maybe 30 seconds. I didn't. If you said
No,
anything, I
Abbas.
didn't hear.
No, I'm saying
You said last time I heard you said
I
Surah
am here
Duha.
with you.
That's
Here
it.
we go. وعن ابن جريج أنه كان 12 يوما وعن الكلبي 15 يوما وقبل بضعة عشر وقيل وقبل بضعة عشر يوما وعن ابن عباس 25 يوما وعن السدي ومقاتل 40 يوما. Translation. Okay, let us see. Translate to English. I will show it in the front of you. I'm just clicking at the page. Translate to English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And now we have the translation. Let us look for the sentence. A second. Do you see it? And Ibn Abbas, it says 25 days. As-Saddi, he says 40 days. And
no. I need to see exactly what event he's talking about.
this is the event, the same story, the same chapter we are talking about.
So the dog, I need to know that he's talking about the same.
The dog was there, and Muhammad, he did not receive his revelation for many days, and the average is between 10 days, 25 days, 50 days, 40 days. So in any way, it's many days.
Hang on, I mean, when it says dog, where is a dog under the bed? Does it say where it says dog under the bed?
It was narrated by Ibn Jurayj, said that it was at 12 days, and about the dog 15 days.
No, what about the dog? What?
The dog was under the bed. The dog was under the bed. The dog was there.
No, what is under the bed or
what about the dog? What about
the
dog? What the dog? The whole story is saying that the prophet said that angels will not enter a house, have a dog, and we show you the hadith, we show you the interpretation, and now we are showing you more interpretation. You said that this is not about one day, this is maybe the hadith saying one day, but all of them agree that this was for a while. This is why it's needed a verse from Allah to saying, I did not leave you, I did not hate you. Because if it's one day, okay, what I mean, do Muhammad receive a verse every 2 seconds? No. So if it was one day, it doesn't make sense. Allah will send a chapter saying to him, oh, people, they are saying to you, your God is forsaking you for what? For just one day he did not receive a message? That's stupid. So because if Muhammad received a message every day in his life, that means the Quran should be like 1,000,000 pages.
There are two different stories.
No, this is not two different stories. This is the same chapter. Here we go. The same chapter. Stop being a fool. This is the same chapter. Here we go. The Surah Al-Duha.
Same chapter and
same chapter.
What are you talking about?
The wife of Abu Lahab, he said, your Satan stop coming to you.
Okay. Now you said I'm going to show you, prove it to you for 25 days. Angel didn't.
I just did. 25 days. Who is the one who said Ibn Abbas? Do you know who's Ibn Abbas?
No, you did not. Ibn Abbas is my son.
Take care, Abbas. I have no time for kids. But I'm happy you said this is a stupid story.